Guys, I have a very special video for you today. I have contacted some of the AFL's best content creators and given them a simple task to say who they would love their club to bring through the door on Wednesday night's draft. We managed to get most of the teams inside the top 10, and there's a few little juicy surprises in there as well. I had a lot of fun making this video, and I hope you guys really enjoy it.
So a very good looking rooster by the name of Dylan Alexander has set me a challenge to select who I think Richmond should take with picks 1, 6, 10, and 11. And in return, he said he'd give me a date with Selena Gomez. So without further ado, at pick 1, I think the Tigers should go with either Jagger Smith or Sam Lawler. Probably the Lawler type, considering he's one of the closest players I think we've seen to Dusty in really any draft. At 6, I might go with Harvey Langford, a 190 centimeter inside midfielder who can actually push forward and be a good one-on-one contested mark. With pick 10, though, it gets a little bit more tricky. In a dream world and reality, I'd love to see the Tigers taking the number 1 ranked key forward, Harry Armstrong. And with pick 11, I think the Tigers might have to take a chance here and take the absolutely injury-riddled Xavier Lindsay, who, if he does get back to being healthy, is a terrific, really good inside midfielder and has just great ball use.
Hayden Arducci here from the Footy Yarn. I'm a Hawthorn fan. I wouldn't mind Christian Moraes. Probably need a winger. We've got young players in every position, but if not him, I wouldn't mind a bit of Cody Angove action. He told me he's heading to the Hawks, so Cody Angove at pick 33.
Didn't say that, but yeah.
Hello, it's Marnie here from Kanga TV, home of North Melbourne fans. All I want North to do is to nail this year's draft, ideally bringing in someone like Alex Tyru. I think the Viking would fit perfectly into our side. We are screaming out for a key defender, a little bit more experience to allow Charlie Convin to push up forward and eventually work alongside Nikolaki. But whatever we do, just don't stuff it up. We've stuffed it up so many times before, and I just don't think we can afford to ruin this year's draft. Given the depth, I think we need to take advantage of it. I have a feeling we'll do a little bit of trading with our picks, and I'm gonna be eagerly awaiting on draft night to see what we do.
G'day guys, Jesse from True Footy here. Look, for the West Coast Eagles in this year's draft, I think after such a bleak, miserable season, it's really important they use their pick 3 on a really good midfielder. There's a few good prospects this year. What's that? We're not picking with 3. What are we picking with? 12. Are you there's probably a few options. Bo Allen, Travalia, Xavier Lindsay, any of those I'd be happy with now, I suppose. Xavier Lindsay's probably my preference, bit of class on the outside. Quietly hoping if we pick a random player that it's going to be Ollie Hannaford. He's another favourite of mine, but for now I'll say Xavier Lindsay, hoping he gets through.
Dylan, it's Anthony from Pies Footy. What am I hoping for as a Collingwood fan in the national draft? Well, I have an inkling based off some of the recent moves of the pick swaps between Collingwood and Brisbane is we're trying to slide into the 30s or the 40s. And best case scenario, I would say Collingwood are hoping for Thomas Sims and Jonty Fall or somewhere around that sort of, those realm of key position players. That's all seems to be begging out for. And then alternatively, we have your Stumpies, Gabriel Stump, Charlie Nichols, who might fall a bit later in the draft. Harry O'Farrell's been in conversations, but I'm not sure if he gets to one of Collingwood's picks. But these are all the permutations that Collingwood fans are going through right now, and we'll find out in the draft.
What's going on? Anthony here from The Pair. Port Adelaide are well placed in this year's draft to be taking a solid pick. Currently at pick 13 and the potential to slide. I definitely feel we'll be looking to restock our defence with a tall defender to come in, whether that's looking at Matt Whitlock or Luke Traynor. I'd be definitely going after Luke Traynor. He's a great talent and a great intercept defender. If we can't, I think Jack Whitlock will definitely be available, and the tall forward will be very, very nice to replace a Charlie Dixon who has retired. There'll be a lot to play out for Port Adelaide, and I think Port's pick 13 are the most intriguing ones. Definitely Luke Traynor.
G'day guys, Kados here. Obviously the D's have picked 5 and 9 in this year's draft, which feels a little bit criminal that a team that won 11 games has a top 5 selection in a stacked draft. But with pick 5, I want the footy club to rejuvenate the midfield position. I feel like we're lacking a little bit of midfield depth after losing Brayshaw, James Jordan, James Harms. Big-bodied, powerful mid is what I'm after. So I hope we select Harvey Langford to play a little bit of forward and a little bit of midfield. With pick 9, I want someone with a bit more dynamic off the half back line. And I love the blondies that are in this draft class. I love Alex Taru. All reports he'll go a little bit earlier than pick 9. But I like Toby Travalia as well. So if Trent Rivers is going to play midfield all year, we need someone to replace that half back line position. So I'm going Harvey Langford with pick 5, Toby Travalia with pick 9, and hopefully the D's can skyrocket up the ladder and bounce back in season 2025.
Mate, I'm hoping for Sid Draper, to be honest. I think he looks like the explosive, pacey midfielder that Carlton desperately need. I think we're a little bit one-paced. We've got big contested balls that can win the ball, and I think we need someone to come in and provide a spark and bring some energy to the midfield, and I think he has the attributes that we need. Not sure about his goal-kicking ability, so there has been a bit of talk around Finn O'Sullivan, but for some reason I've just got this liking towards Sid Draper.
Hey guys, it's Jake here from Saints TV. My pick, I'd love Josh Smiley. I think his size, his power would be a major asset for us, and partnering him with Philippo would be amazing. If not him, Jagger Smith. It really does depend on North Melbourne and what they do. If they pick up Tyree, that means one of those top 5, top 6 mids slips to 7, and we're going to be the first one to eat that up. So Smiley for me or Jagger Smith would be an absolute blessing.
Danny here, aka Pommy and Oz. I'm a Carlton fan, and I want to see in the draft. We've got pick 3, we know we're going to get someone tasty, but I'm looking for something more than that. A big morsel, a big marauding project key defender, and none other than Noah Miraz fits the bill. 198, a bear muff in the air, he's strong, good contested, leaps like an otter coming out of the water. He is who I would love us to pick with pick 38. Please, 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 AFL clubs, leave Ben Camporelli alone so we can use our 38 and grab ourselves a key defender.
G'day guys, it's your boy Joe from the Centre Bounce and Fancast YouTube channels and a diehard Essendon supporter. Thanks so much, Dill, for allowing me to come on to speak about the Bombers and what I think they should do with their draft hand this year. Well done, Rosa. Trade away pick 9, match the bid on Isaac Kako, the best small in the draft. My God, we needed that to happen. 5th for inside 50 differential with the Bombers last year, but only 11th for scoring. Getting Kako in will certainly help with our conversion inside forward 50, but he needs some help. It takes more than one in order to successfully transform that forward line. And look at the Brisbane Lions. They have more than one gun small forward. It's not just Lohmann. He's there helping Cameron and Archie. Look at Collingwood. When they won their flag, it was Norm Smith, Bobby Hill, it was Jamie Elliott and Jack Ginnivan. You need to have more than one in order to come to the party. And I think we get a party if we get Joe Berry in. Excellent name, but even better skills. Trade away a future first. Please, get back in the early teens, get Joe Berry, fix up our small forward line, which has been absolutely decimated in the past, and get us out of this finals drought. Calm the Dom.